Tonight I'm going to share a spinach tofu curry, and it's also known as palak paneer. And you can get the recipe on gohealthy.hopetv.org. And so I've got quite a bit of the preparation done. What I've done so far is I put just a little bit of sunflower oil in the skillet, and I sauteed the onions, and I chopped up some raw garlic. I mean, if you wanted to use garlic powder, surely you could. I chopped up a tomato, and I chopped up some ginger root, and so I want to get that stirred in there too. And I actually didn't have any spinach, but I had the next best thing, which was some collard greens. And so I've got those collard greens already over here. And so now that I've got that ginger and onion stirred in there to the tomatoes, and just give you a quick shot there. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of curry, maybe about a teaspoon curry powder. And the beautiful thing about tofu is it'll absorb all of these different spices and stuff. And so, you know, the interesting thing about, I've heard many people share that cooking is an art. And I'm adding some turmeric root powder. I probably put a little bit more than I should have, but turmeric is so good for the body. But the thing about getting back to cooking being an art, I had a very, very simple way of cooking in the past, and it was not very healthy many years ago, and I was 75 pounds heavier. And I came home from work in Seattle one day from Alaska Airlines, and I was 75 pounds heavier. And I knew I had to do something, and so I eliminated red meat first. And then after I got off the red meat, I'm just slicing up the tofu into small little pieces. And I like the extra firm. And so we're going to put that in here and kind of stir it up and get some of those spices in there. I should have brought out my bigger skillet. That's the thing about live video, is you never know what you're going to get. But back to cooking as an art, you know, I'm fascinated with this stuff because you can really take good care of yourself. I very, very rarely will eat anything that has a nutrition label on it. And so I think you get the idea. You just get that tofu in there and get it circulating with the spices there, and the onions and the ginger root and the garlic and that curry powder, and also it said to put a little bit of salt in there. So I don't salt very much stuff, so I do have a little bit of Trader Joe's sea salt, so I'll just give it a little sprinkle there. But I personally am not all that much into salting things. And so anyway, I've got a big bowl here. So what I'm going to do is, and this is not the same thing that they actually make it into like a puree on the website that I'm sending you to. And you can do that if you wish. But that's the thing about cooking is that you just do it to whatever suits your fancy. So now I'm going to take these collards because I didn't have a spinach, and I'll save a little bit of collards for like a side dish. And so we'll just mix that up. And look at that, man, that is a really, really nice, attractive, and that's a healthy dinner. And I tell you what, it's got plenty of protein, and it's good for you. So God bless you. I hope you saw that good. I'll just bring it back up one more time. And so, bon appetit, as they say in France, and guten Nacht, as they say in Deutschland. Bye-bye.